So welcome to my YJ Pocket Timer review. So in this video I'm gonna talk about the YJ Pocket Timer. This version of the YJ Pocket Timer is not the original version that LaserMonkey, for example, reviewed, and is an updated version by YJ that has a lot of improvements because the original version didn't function properly, as you could see in, for example, LaserMonkey's video. But this timer works way better than the original one. If you get the timer right out of the box, the first thing that you'll know is that it has a very annoying beeping sound. But that sound can be easily turned off by holding down either the reset button or the over button. On the timer there is a on and off switch on the side next to the IR blaster. Up here there's a hole for a lanyard, which is included, but I personally will never use a lanyard on a timer because it doesn't make any sense. On the right side you have a 2.5mm jack for connecting it to a display or a computer, and another IR blaster. On the front you have a reset button and a button that displays your average time. So if I press the button one time you can see my average of 5, and if I press it twice you should be able to see my average of 12 and average of 50, but because I don't have an average of 12 you can't see any times. So most people ask themselves if this timer even works at all because of the original reviews, and in my opinion the timer works quite well. It works most of the times, but it mostly doesn't work on a queuing mat because it has problems sensing your hands for whatever reason. On this surface, for example, it works quite nicely, but on a flat table that is made out of glass it works the best. Starting the timer works pretty much all the time, but stopping the timer is a little bit harder because you're not placing your hands at the same spot every time, and the timer has problems recognizing your hands, but the timer works way better than the original version. The timer has a matte finish all over, and as you can see I have some weird smudges or just the coating wearing off, but it's showing a little bit of wear and tear after just 1 week of use. That's something that you might have to look forward to if you use the timer for a period of a year or so. One of my bigger complaints is the battery compartment. It takes 2 AAA batteries, which is quite nice, but the tray often falls open if you put it in a pocket or something, and I almost lost the battery because the battery tray fell out in my pocket. I'd definitely recommend the YJ Pocket Timer to everyone who doesn't have a timer or just wants a cool timer, because it's not like the Yushin timer or any other timer, because it works completely different and has a futuristic feel to it. I really enjoy this timer, and I usually have it in my school backpack for using it in the breaks, and I'd personally try it at a competition if you're not certain if you should get it, but I personally really recommend this timer, and for only 15 bucks you can't go wrong. Now I'll show you a short average of 5 with this timer, and you can judge for yourself if the timer works well enough for you or not. So thanks everybody so much for watching, and see you guys soon.